good news. As a result of attending the Russian River Water Tour several months back, we discovered several things. The first thing was a little bit rather than upset. We realized that the Eel River and the dam, the water rights were purchased by PG&E in 1930. When we did a little investigation on that, we discovered that PG&E is Rothschild. So we realized that PG&E, being Rothschild and owning the water rights that literally do deliver the water to the Russian River that meet our water needs, presumably is owned and controlled by Rothschild. You might be interested in finding that out for yourself. But the good news, the great news, is that we discovered that there's primary water, or new water, or juvenile water. What that means is the Earth is the water planet, and it produces water from hydrogen and oxygen. It turns into vapor, and it comes up under the mantle. It's found in the springs that come up, in the geysers that sprout out water, and the beautiful, continuously flowing waterfalls in Hawaii, right out in the middle of the ocean. It comes up everywhere. In fact, Muammar Gaddafi discovered primary water, and it was called the Great Man-Made River Project. It was the 8th wonder of the world, the Great Man-Made River Project. That, sadly, was one of the first things that NATO blew up when Libya was attacked. But Israel is actually thriving and populating as a result of having met primary water experts in the early 50s, and they're using primary water. Primary water increases our IQ at least 7 points. Hence the reason that Hungary hatched a number of famous scientists that were drinking primary water. We've been taught that secondary water, rain and snowmelt, is our water source. That's not the case. Rain and snowmelt comes from the evaporation cycle of primary water. And I'll be certain to pass all of you one of these green flyers that discusses primary water. We have primary water experts here in California, and we can access and replenish the depleted groundwater basins by simply allowing the primary water to surface. This is why after the Napa earthquake, water started to flow in some of the dried creeks and rivers because it allowed the primary water to surface. This should be great news. This should be something that I would hope that you would look at, but I can appreciate the fact that water is being manipulated by the bankers. And in this report, Water Market USA, that we found out of Oxford, England, it talks about how the privatization of the water in the United States is being done. Thank you.
Practice speak, followed by call.